see, if I get here first, before Bill, I turned the lights on before Bill did, so I'm here before Bill. Alright, I just want everybody to understand, I got here before Bill. Okay? I'm way early. Way early if I got here before Bill. Alright, good morning, Bill D. Good morning, Bill. Bill, let's just do this, yeah? Good morning, sir. I think it's just you and me. I think it's just us, Bill. I think it's just us. It's a Tuesday, it's us, it's you and me. Oh, wait, we got Derek Anderson. We got a buzzkill. I'm kidding. Good morning, D. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, Trent. Good morning, everybody. Oh, boy. Alright, let's just get her done. Get her did. Instead of get her done, get her did. I like get her did. Good morning, Sandy. Good morning, friends. Good morning, my fam. Good morning, Darren. Good morning, Classic. Hey, Classic. How you doing, friend? Good morning, Marcus. Best of mornings, Marcus says. Okay. We'll go for it. Sure. Is Herbie here? Good morning, Herbie. Good morning, Herbie. I've been waiting all day to say good morning to Rodman. Good morning, Rodman. There's Rodman. Good morning, Rodman. And we've got Rick Ozzy. All right, Rick. Good to see you, friend. Good morning. Good morning, friends. It's a Tuesday. Tuesday afternoon. All right, let's do it. Let's get her done. Hold on. Okay. Moody Blues, everybody. Tuesday. Let's go. Tuesday afternoon. You're right. Hold on. Good morning, Rodman. I know you were right there. Here we go. Wow. You don't know how old this song is. Not without Googling. No one knows how old this song is. Wow, this song is old. Tuesday afternoon. I'm just beginning to see. Now I'm on my way. It doesn't matter to me. Chasing the clouds away. I felt like I was about to go into the paint. I'm in the paint, free. I felt like I was about to like transmogrify into like a rainbow there for a minute. Holy crap, that was good. Something calls to me. The trees are drawing me near. I've got to find out why. I don't know. You don't know how the song. Do 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 do. Boom boom. Right? You didn't. These gentle voices I hear explain it all with a sigh. Right? Is that how it goes? I'm looking at myself. Reflections of my mind. Oh, Plato. It's just the kind of day to leave myself behind, Nietzsche. So gently swaying through the fairyland of love, Marx. If you'll just come with me, you'll see the beauty of. That's probably Pascal, like Pascal's wager, you know, where it's like, just in case. Tuesday afternoon. I'm just beginning to see. Now I'm on my way. It doesn't matter to me. Chase the clouds away. Okay. Alright, everybody. Tuesday morning, actually. Probably afternoon. It's GCC. It's GC here. Right, Marcus? We almost all kind of remember it. Like, you're like, oh, wait, I know the word. I kind of know. Jesus, there you are. There you are. I had to ask to see if Jesus Christ in Australia was here. Oh boy, there you are, Jesus Christ in Australia. Oh, good to see you, my friend. We're going old school with our drinks today. No C4 today. I'm kinda. I'm a little over it. I don't know. Good morning, everybody. Jesus Christ says I was just cleaning sticks up yesterday. I mean, sticks are dirty, you gotta clean them, I get it. Good morning, friends. Good morning. Rocket fuel, Marcus says. Absolutely, it's rocket fuel. Bill D says it's carbonated Tang. Okay, Bill, I didn't need that from you, okay? I didn't need any of that from you. It does taste like Tang. Can we mute Bill D for the rest of the day now? Because he just messed up my drink. Okay? I know that he's saying good morning, Sue. He's saying good morning to all of you. And now he's secretly out there just looking for reasons to ruin your drink. That does taste like carbonated Tang. Can we mute? Come on, Derek Anderson. It does taste like Tang. I didn't know. Bill D coming around here just like dropping bombs on my drinks. What are you doing, Bill? Never thought. Me either. Oh, Bill, I love Tang too. But I love NOS. That's supposed to be NOS. Not Tang. Tang was good enough for the astronauts. Is NOS good enough for the astronauts? I don't know. Rocket fuel is Tang. Well, alright, everybody. Here's some Tang for you. Tang! You just wrecked my entire moment right there. I was gonna do a whole other thing. Now we gotta worry about Tang. By the way, if you're not worried about Tang, there's a whole lot of jokes. There's a whole lot of jokes that say you probably should worry a little bit about. Whole lot of jokes. I'm gonna let Jesus Christ in Australia tell you all the Tang jokes. Alright? I'm gonna let him just get all the Tang jokes out of his system before. You guys are a bunch of gross people. Bunch of gross people is what I say. Good morning to the Waz. Tang and Quick, nectars of Gen X. Absolutely. Yahoo. Or Yahoo. Yoo-hoo. It was Nesquik and Yoo-hoo. I loved Yoo-hoo. Good morning, Miss Niffer, Marcus says. Ooh. Niffer Mama getting all legitimate and stuff. Miss Niffer. Have you seen Cleany? Miss Niffer. Yeah! I'm kidding. I love Niffer. Niffer's great. Niffer Mama. Let's just do cards. I'm going to hand some cards out to people. Good morning, friends. I love you guys. Let's do some cards. Let's have a little fun this morning. Let's see what the cards have to say to us, shall we? Rodman, you good? You want cards? I think Rodman wants a card. We'll get Rodman a card. Alright, Rodman. Let's start you off with the card. Let's cut the deck. And let's cut the deck again. And hold on. One more cut here. We're going to start with Rodman, and I'll find people, and if you want a card, I'll get you a card, don't worry. And stop, right there. Okay. Alright, Rodman, here we go. Here's your card. If it's upside down, we'll figure it out. Okay? Alright, Rodman, you start us off with the cards today. You get the Queen of Pipes. If it's upside down, you're not allowed to fill your own pipe today, Rodman. Okay? The rules are you gotta find someone else to fill your pipe. Alright? That's what the rules are. Okay? You're not allowed to clean. You can't. Just. Maybe don't use a pipe today. Alright? I don't know. Maybe you're not allowed to, like, just don't. Sorry. Queen of Pipe says someone else is better at it than you. We're redefining these cards. Rodman says, I eat pot anyways. I just eat it. No, I mean, unless you, like, carbonate it. Carboxylate. Isn't that a word that doesn't seem like it should be real? Carbox? Alright, Rodman. Eat your pot, then. Eat your pot, okay? Don't smoke your pot like regular people do. Decarboxylate. Thank you. Thank you, Clean Grow says. Decarboxylate. You gotta carboxylate and then it decarboxylate. Rodman says, no, man, it works great for me. Alright. Alright. I don't know if you're actually getting high, though. I think that might be indigestion. Okay? I don't know if you're high. You know, he's like, Rodman's like, man, I've been trying to fart for the last 3 days. How high are you? You know what I mean? I don't know if that's what being high is, Rodman. I don't think having bubble guts is high. Okay? Every time I have bubble guts, I get high. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Okay? Whatever, is there a definition of high? Because gubble butts, bubble guts, gubble butts. If you got gubble butts, next card goes to Rick. Alright, Rick. We got Rick. Rick Ozzy. Rick, you got Wheel of Fortune, my friend. You got the Wheel of Fortune. It's all up to you. You got bubble guts, you got gubble butts, you got high, you got indigestion. It's up to you, my friend. It's up to you. Take a spin on the wheel, Rick. Alright? You gotta, just up to you. Take a spin on the wheel. Okay. Let's see. Next card goes to Marcus. Marcus, here we go, Marcus. You got Page of Bombs. You're the messenger. You're the messenger. Hey, is anybody out? What are we smoking out of, yo? Hey, what's going on here? What are we? Marcus, Page of Bombs. Let's look at this. We've got, is that a fish? That's a fish jumping out of the bong into the ocean. That's a fish jumping out of your bong on a beach, in a beach. Maybe not even in the ocean. Get the fish in the ocean, Marcus. Why are we killing fish? What are you smoking? Wow. Alright, next card. HB, your card. Your card. You get... Come on, HB. Come on, guy. Come on, HB. Death is just the beginning. That's all. Death is just the beginning. We know this. You're done with our... That's not a finished, joint. It's a roach. Well, that's not a roach. That's, I don't know, what do you call a dead roach? I don't know. Death is just the beginning, HB. Alright, whatever you got started today, it's probably gonna, or whatever you were working on yesterday, or, for the past week, or whatnot, it'll get better, yo. Alright, it's something new is about to head your way. Just keep keep at it. Just keep smoking. Alright, HP. Who's the next card? Next card. Brock, Buck Up, Bucky hiding, Bucky's hide is fine. I love this, outfit, okay? I love it. It's, you know, like, if, the only way to tell the future with pot tarot cards is while also wearing a Bucky outfit. So, next card, goes to, review. Review! I haven't seen review here. Review! Your card. You get... I gotta count these now. What is that? 7? 7 of buds. Hard at work. Look at that. All your efforts are starting to pay off. Look at those colas on the vine there. Look at that. Only one though? You could have done a little bit more work. You could have done a little bit more work. Okay? You could have put a little more effort into it. I mean, you got 1 pitchfork, 1 plant, 7 buds. Not bad. Not bad. That's a good quarter-pound harvest right there. Okay? You could have done more. You could have done. I'm just saying, I mean, I appreciate the effort and I really like what you're at. You could have done more. Coming up next. Coming up next. Who gets the next card? Let's see. Counting cards, Marcus. It's all we're doing here. It's just counting cards. It's... Alright. Let's go. Jesus Christ in Australia. Let's get you a card. Jesus Christ in Australia. You get the Ace of Buds. You get the Primo Bud. You get the bud that shows all buds what budsing is all about. You're the big bud. Big bud. Bouncing around. Yeah. Nothing but big buds. I like big buds and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a bud walks in with an itty bitty wasting around thing in your face, you get high. You want to pull up bong because you notice that pipe is clogged. And you want to... Oh boy. Alright. Coming up. Let's go. Double up. You could do... you could do THC or sit-ups, but please don't lose that bud. Alright, next card. Next card goes to, Niffer! Okay, Niffer, here we go. Niffer, you get 8 of buds. Who had the outside grow? That was real, ready, rev, reckon, rebel, revy. Now we're in the process of harvest. Now it's all about the harvest. If Niffer is anybody that I know of, she is nothing but the queen of harvest. Alright? She's always bringing in, she's gathering, she's making sure you're ready to come off the vine. If anybody I know has, like, the best snips in the world, it's Niffer. Okay? Alright. Pacers! Let's get you a card. Pacers, your card is 3 of bongs. We're all weird around here, aren't we? But we're all helping each other out. You know? I got a bong. You got a bong. We all have a bong. Let's bong it out together. Hold on. See? There's that one. We've got a bong. We got a bong. If I had a third one, I needed a third one. I need a third bong just to make this card worth it. Niffer. 5280. That's who it was. Pacers. That's who it was. It was Pacers. Alright. Coming up next. Last card. Last card goes to Sandman. Last card. Sandman, it's you. Here we go. I don't know what this card is. What is it? What is it? It's Queen of Joints. Well, all the joints in all the world that you could have walked into. She walked into your joint, didn't she, Sandman? What's her name? Starts with an L, right? C, D? Isn't there like a... Who's the new queen of the joint? I heard something. I heard a rumor. I heard it. Laura. And there you go. Laura got a card too. Congrats. Okay? Congrats. If anything, the cards have blessed you. Good morning, Kim. Good morning. Love you guys. Thanks for having fun with me under these silly little cards here. Herbie, I'll get you a card next time. Derek, you don't need to know your future, do you? Sue, did I get you a card? Did I even get Sue Littlemeyer a card? I'm gonna get Sue a card. Let's do one more card for Sue. There's your card, Sue. You get 2 of joints. But it's upside down, which means you're probably coming back from a trip. You're heading off to a trip. You're taking a trip. Traveling. You're heading out. You're going places. You're seeing things. But it's a paper airplane. Careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? Careful. Just be careful, Sue. Alright, you guys. I love you guys. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Do. Hopping on my way. Yesterday, we did 36 questions on, how to fall in love. Or, not how. 36 questions. We did the whole questionnaire of like, you know, like you do these 36 questions with people and then like you stare into their eyes for 4 minutes and now they're dating, right? And so now I'm dating Laura. I'm now dating Derek. I don't know. Apparently, the Waz and I have a relationship now. Awkward. And Paige. I didn't know. So, I don't even think Paige was here yesterday. But, here we go. Bill, you're out. Bye, Bill. Derek Anderson says, today's filled with so many innuendos. Isn't it? Paige was here yesterday. I know you were, Paige. I know you were. But the question, one of my favorite questions yesterday was, if you were to be a partner, to couple, or like whatever, if you were together, what's the one thing you need to know about you? And so the one thing I posited, I eat chili out of a can. I don't cook my chili. Someone said they eat raviolis out of a can. But what's the one thing about you? Maybe it doesn't have to be Paige. Maybe it doesn't have to be. Although I guess we're dating. I don't know, Paige. What do I have to know about you? What's one thing about you that we should all know? Maybe we're not dating. Maybe it's not. I just like the question. Is there one thing about you we have to know? Anthony says, I eat buttered toast. Anthony, I understand buttered toast. It makes sense. Good morning. Calico, good morning, Calico Kid. Good morning, friends. What's the one thing about you that we should know? I remember as a kid, my mom, or no, not my mom, as a kid, Niffer says, I'm obsessed with herbs and tea. Bianc, is it Bianc? Biblical? Says, I am a tarot reader. It doesn't make any sense. Tarot doesn't make any sense. None of it's real. None of it's real. It's all made up. It's all you creating your own story based on random cards coming out of a 70 card collective, but it does make sense. It's the thing. That's the beauty of tarot. Is it does make sense. You know, like if you're good at reading tarot, that means you're good at telling stories. It means you're good at getting people to like trust you. You have a little bit of charm behind the deck of cards. Tarot readers are just magicians. They just, instead of like, they make you pick 3 cards instead of only 1. You know, and then they put those 3 cards, they flip the card over. Tarot readers are the best magicians ever. Is what they'll do is they'll make you pick a card, flip it over, put it right in front of you, and tell you what that card means. It's beautiful. I love tarot. It's a lot of fun. As Derek and all the people that have seen me do tarot readings on here multiple times, we all have kind of seen the power of tarot, which is really weird. Like, sometimes it really... Anthony says, I see dead people. You're about 30 years late on that joke. Aren't you 25 years late, Anthony? Are they still dead? Is what I want to know. Are they still dead? My dad and I saw that movie in the drive-in with my dad, and you know who you shouldn't go to a drive-in movie with? My dad. Okay? Do you want someone to only talk to you about the movie that you're both watching, that you have no idea anything about because you didn't write or make the movie at all? Do you want someone to ask you what's going on as you're both watching the movie in your car where you can't get away? Unless, like, you open the door and the hood light comes on and, like, you mess it up for everyone in the drive-in theater? Do you want that to happen? Go see Sixth Sense with my dad. In a drive-in. That's what you're gonna have. That's what's gonna happen. You'll wish you were a dead person, is what I'm saying. Okay? I didn't see dead people. I killed everyone. We're all dead by the end of the movie. So, thankfully, I also saw the movie by myself prior to the drive-in, so it didn't ruin anything for me. Good try, though, Pops. Alright? Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright, where did we stop? Did we stop we stopped at Plato. Until philosophers become kings, leading to... Let's just get into the book, folks. I love you guys. Yeah, I think, ancient political thought. Let's just get through as much of this as we can. I think we can get through these pages and we'll start off with medieval politics next. So let's kill out ancient political thinking and figure out what the hell Aristotle had to say, shall we? Let's do that. 1 second here. Let me close that up and clean an alternator or two. Let's see if this is ready to go. Oh, it's ready to go. Oh, it's ready to go. Dibble. Dabble. damn it. The rule of thumb for me, and I don't know if it is for you, is anytime a dibble dabble does me in, I go back for another one. Because I ain't never scared. What? I ain't never scared. What? I ain't never scared. Oh, okay. Oh, man. Silly alternators. Silly alternators. Alright, guys. We're going to get into the book. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to heckle a little bit. I love you guys. We'll see you in a little bit. Let's break free from the chains. No matter what they say. Man is, by nature, a political animal. We're reading from the politics book, Big Ideas Simply Explained. Ooh, politics. Look, I'm not getting political. We're learning about politics. I've said it before and I'll say it again, if you get political while learning about politics, you're in the way. And you're being dumb. And you're making it about you. It's not about you. It's about our biggest and our only, oh my God, what's the term? The resolution to say no more. I know more. K-N-O-W. No. To say the word no more. And what better place to know more than politics? So let me turn the light up. And let's get into it. Man is by nature a political animal. Stay open-minded, in other words, Sue says. I mean, you can close your mind all you want and just listen to me talk. I don't know. You don't have to learn. You're here, though. Ancient Greece was not a unified nation-state as we would recognize it today, but a collection of independent regional states with cities at their center. Each city-state, or polis, had its own constitutional organization. So, it's like if Chicago and Denver are, Chicago and Denver, but they're ruled differently than, the typical mayoral system. They had their own mayoral systems. Had its own, such as the Macedons, who were ruled by a monarch, while others, most notably Athens, had a form of democracy in which at least some of the citizens could participate in their government. If we remember, in Athens and Greece, and most of the people that they say are like, everybody can vote! No, everybody over 30 that owned land could vote. So, Aristotle, who was brought up in Macedon and studied in Athens, was well acquainted with the concepts of the polis and its various interpretations. And his analytical mind made him well qualified to examine the merits of the city-state. He also spent some time in Ionia, classifying animals and plants according to their characteristics. He was later to apply these skills of categorization to ethics and politics, which he saw as both natural and practical sciences. Unlike his mentor, Plato, Aristotle believed that knowledge was acquired through observation rather than intellectual reasoning, and that the science of politics should be based on empirical data, organized in the same way as the taxonomy of the natural world. In other words, like Democrats are birds and Republicans are horses' asses. Naturally social, Aristotle observed that humans have a natural tendency to form social units, or individuals come together to form households, households to form villages, and villages to form cities. Just as some animals, such as bees or cattle, are distinguished by their disposition to live in colonies or herds, humans are by nature social. You'll rarely see a civilization of one person. Just as he might define a wolf by saying it is by nature a pack animal, Aristotle says that man is by nature a political animal. By this, Aristotle means simply that man is an animal whose nature it is to live socially in a polis. He is not implying a natural tendency towards political activity in the modern sense of the word. Okay. The idea that we have a tendency to live in large civil communities. No one likes to be alone, or an asshole on purpose, or likes a-holes, you know what I mean. The idea that we might have a tendency to live in large civil communities might seem relatively unenlightening today. Duh. But it is important to recognize that Aristotle is explicitly stating that the polis is just as much of a creation of nature as an ant's nest. For him, it is inconceivable that humans can live in any other way. The show alone would blow Aristotle's mind out. That's for sure. Or it wouldn't, because you watch the show alone, and everybody that loses the show alone typically loses it because they are alone. For him, it is inconceivable that humans can live in any other way. This contrasts markedly with ideas of civil society as an artificial construct that has taken us out of an uncivilized state of nature. Something Aristotle would not have understood. Anyone living outside a polis, he believed, was not human. He must either be superior to man, that is a god, or inferior to them, that is a beast. So it's either god or dog to Aristotle. The idea of the polis, P-O-L-I-S, polis, think of it like a metropolis or metropolis. Okay, so city polis. Metro, more traffic and more travel walked and experienced section or of civilization, so it'd be a metropolis. Okay. The idea of the polis as a natural phenomenon rather than a man-made one underpins Aristotle's ideas about ethics and the politics of the city-state. From his study of the natural world, he gained a notion that everything that exists has an aim or a purpose. And he decided that for humans, this is to lead a good life. Aristotle takes this to mean the pursuit of virtue, such as justice, goodness, and beauty. The purpose of the polis, then, is to enable us to live according to these virtues. The ancient Greeks saw the structure of the state which enables people to live together and protects the property and liberty of its citizens as a means to the end of virtue. Aristotle identified various species and subspecies within the polis. He found that what distinguishes man from the other animals is his innate powers of reason and the faculty of speech, which give him a unique ability to form social groups and set up communities and partnerships. You don't see two dogs going, "Hey, can I borrow your bone real quick?" Within the community of a polis, the citizens develop an organization that ensures the security, economic stability, and justice of the state, not by imposing any form of social contract, but because it is in their nature to do so. For Aristotle, the different ways of organizing the life of the polis exist not so that people can live together, since they do this by their very nature, but so that they can live well. How well they succeed in achieving this goal, he observes, depends on the type of government that they choose. An inveterate classifier of data, Aristotle developed a comprehensive taxonomy of the natural world, and in his later works, especially Politics, he wrote a book called Politics, he set about applying the same methodical skills to systems of government. While Plato had reasoned theoretically about the ideal form of government, Aristotle chose to examine existing regimes to analyze their strengths and weaknesses. To do this, he asked two simple questions: who rules, and on whose behalf do they rule? In answer to the first question, Aristotle observes that there are basically three types of rule: by a single person, by a select few, or by many. By many. And in answer to the second question, the rule could be either on behalf of the population as a whole, which he considered true or good government, or in the self-interest of the ruler or ruling class, a defective form of government. In all, he identified 6 species of rule which came in pairs. Monarchy is rule by an individual on behalf of all. Rule by an individual in his own interests is tyranny or corrupted monarchy. Rule by aristocracy, which to the Greeks meant rule by the best rather than rule by hereditary noble families, is rule by a few for the good of all. Rule by a self-interested few or an oligarchy is the corrupted form. Finally, polity is ruled by the many for the benefit of all. Polity, P-O-L-I-T-Y, polity. As in practice, it entails ruling on behalf of the many rather than every single individual. The corrupted version of that, democracy. Aristotle argues that the self-interest inherent in the defective forms of government leads to inequality and injustice. This translates into instability, which threatens the role of the state and its ability to encourage virtuous living. In practice, however, the city-states he studied did not all fall neatly into just one category, but exhibited characteristics from various types. Although Aristotle had a tendency to view the polis as a single organism, also, I'm going to point out, I'm going to show you this. So we've got corrupted, uncorrupt, we've got ruled by many. Basically, Aristotle just did what Dmitri Mendeleev did with peas 2,000 years later. He figured out the genetics of politics. What? I'm just realizing that now. How the hell did we get the genetics of politics before we got actual genetics? You know what I'm saying? Like, how did we, like, how are we not paying attention to like, the characteristics of peas, and we're figuring out how to create, like, new political versions? Humans are a weird creature. Very weird creature. Although Aristotle had a tendency to view the polis as a single organism, of which the citizens are merely a part, he also examined the role of the individual within the city-state. Again, he stresses man's natural inclination to social interaction and defines the citizen as one who shares in the structure of the civil community, not merely by electing representatives, but through active participation. You give a crap. When this participation is within a good form of government, monarchy, aristocracy, or polity, it fosters the ability of the citizen to lead a virtuous life. Under a defective regime, tyranny, oligarchy, or democracy, the citizen becomes involved with the self-interested pursuits of the ruler or ruling class. Is this democratic or republic? You know what I mean? Like, who's voting for this? You know, we aren't seeing that today. The tyrant's pursuit of power, the oligarch's thirst for wealth, or the Democrats' search for freedom. Of all the possible regimes, Aristotle concludes polity provides the best opportunity to lead a good life. All of us deciding for all of us. Although Aristotle categorizes democracy as a defective form of regime, he argues that it is only second best to polity and better than the good aristocracy or monarchy. It's the best of all evils. While the individual citizen may not have the wisdom and virtue of a good ruler, collectively the many may prove to be better than the one. The detailed description and analysis of the classical Greek polis seems on the face of it to have little relevance to the nation-states that followed, but Aristotle's ideas had a growing influence on European political thought. Boy, didn't it. During the Middle Ages, despite being criticized for his often authoritarian standpoint and his defense of slavery and the inferior status of women, because what else are you going to talk about back in those days? His arguments in favor of constitutional government anticipate ideas that emerged in the Enlightenment. Thomas Jefferson had slaves, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be perfect to try and be perfect. Wow, this is a big one. You don't have to be perfect to try and be perfect. Ooh, I like that. Did that come out of my mouth? You know what? This is a long one. This is a long one. Maybe we won't get all the way through it, but let's get through it. Let's get through this one. A single wheel does not move. Chanakya. A single wheel does not move. Let's take a drink here. Chanakya. 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 Could be Chanakya. I'm not sure. Alright. During the 5th and 4th centuries BCE, the Nanda dynasty slowly gained control over the northern half of the Indian subcontinent, defeating the rivals one by one and holding off the threat of invasion by the Greeks and Persians from the west. The rulers of this expanding empire relied on generals for tactical advice in battle, but they also began to recognize the value of ministers to advise on matters of policy and government. Scholars, especially those from Takshashila, a university established around 600 BCE in Rawalpindi, now part of Pakistan, frequently became these ministers. So there's a university around 600 BCE pumping out ministers to help out with the Indian government. Many important thinkers developed their ideas at Takshashila, but perhaps the most significant was Chanakya, also known as Kautilya and Vishnugupta. Oh, I know the name Vishnugupta. I read. Okay. He wrote a treatise on statecraft titled Arthashastra, meaning the science of material gain. Pretty on the nose there, huh? Or the art of polity. Remember, polity is the rule of all, or the rule of many. So this is like how to get what you want, how to make friends and influence people. Basically, that's what he wrote, was how to make friends and influence people. All right, that was the first one that he wrote. Arthashastra combined the accumulated wisdom of the art of politics with Chanakya's own ideas, and was remarkable in its dispassionate and at times ruthless analysis of the business of politics. Although sections of the treatise dealt with the moral qualities desirable in the leader of a state, the emphasis was on the practical, describing in direct terms how power could be gained and maintained. And for the first time in India, it explicitly described the civil structure in which ministers and advisors played a key role in the running of the state. A commitment to the prosperity of the state lies at the heart of Chanakya's political thought, and he makes repeated references to the welfare of the people as the ultimate goal of government. This, he believed, was the responsibility of a sovereign who would ensure his people's well-being and security by administering order and justice, and leading his country to victory over rival states. The power to carry out his duties to his country and its people is dependent on several different factors, which Chanakya describes in Arthashastra: the personal qualities of the ruler and the abilities of his advisors, his territory and towns, his wealth, his army, and his allies. So that's what the power to divvy it all out is based on. It's based on the qualities of the ruler, the abilities of advisors, and the territory and towns, and his wealth, his army, and his allies. Basically, a lot. The sovereign, as head of state, has the central role in this system of government. Chanakya emphasizes the importance of finding a ruler with the appropriate qualities, but then goes on to say that personal qualities of leadership are not sufficient on their own. You're not going to find the perfect person. The sovereign must also be trained for the job. We can all learn. He must learn the various skills of statecraft, such as military tactics and strategy, law, administration, and the arts of diplomacy and politics. But in addition, he should be taught the skills of self-discipline and ethics in order to develop the moral authority necessary to command them. Loyalty and obedience of his people. To command the loyalty and obedience of his people. Before taking office, the sovereign needs assistance from experienced and knowledgeable teachers. Once instated, a wise sovereign does not rely solely on his own wisdom, but can turn to trusted ministers and advisors for counsel. In Chanakya's view, such individuals are as important as the sovereign in governing the state. In Arthashastra, Chanakya states, governance is possible only with assistance. A single wheel does not move. This is a warning to the sovereign not to be autocratic, but to arrive at decisions of state after consulting his ministers. The appointment of ministers with the necessary qualifications is, therefore, just as important as the people's choice of leader. The ministers can provide a range of knowledge and skills. They must be utterly trustworthy, not only so that the sovereign can rely on their advice, but also to ensure that decisions are made in the interests of the state and its people, if necessary, preventing a corrupt ruler from acting in his own interests. I don't know if we necessarily have to get into the nitty-gritty of the whole wheel of it, because I think what's interesting is they have a picture of a chariot here, and they have the two wheels. The one wheel needs the other wheel to go, in order for it to make the chariot go. But at this time we are now coming up with the simple machines. If we remember right, Aristotle, it's Archimedes, is coming up with the lever, the screw, the pulley system. I think we're probably figuring out what gears are looking like at this time as well. And so what Chanakya probably did is he probably looked at the system of a pulley system or a gear system and was like, it takes someone pulling on a rope wrapped around a wheel to make that wheel move, let alone the rope to move. It takes a gear down here to move, to make a gear up here move. It's not one thing. And so instead of watching TV, these guys are playing with toys they're making on their own. And they're coming up with huge political thinkings of it all. Haven't you played with Lego and gone, man, the way these Lego really stick together, it's almost as if if you put a lot of them together, they stick together better. And that's me coming up with a political system with the same kind of toys that Aristotle was having. with little gear toys. Looking at a chariot going, I wonder how that equates to a king. Humans are crazy. Coming up with political thoughts while watching, fights in the Coliseum. The Ben-Hur wouldn't have made it without another wheel. Chanakya. I feel like I might have short-sighted that. We'll get back to the other half of it, and we'll finish off ancient political thinking for the next show. But I kind of wanted to make sure that we all got that the gear system. Like one gear doesn't move without the other gear, or one wheel in the pulley system doesn't move without a rope being pulled. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all interconnected. Nothing moves on its own. Alright. I love you guys. Let's take a drink here. Let's scroll me out of here. Let's scroll out. Let's have a good day, folks. Let's scroll out. Let's turn each other's gears, if you will. Don't burn gears, but turn gears. I was thinking about it yesterday. We had a question in the 36 questions. Do you have a horrible memory? And I don't have a horrible memory. But I've done some dumb things. Like I've been an asshole. A lot. But if I could change one moment in my life, it would be I was riding on the bus for a speech trip. 30, 40 of us asshole kids on the bus. And the bus driver's having a hell of a time trying to shift. I don't know what's going on. But he's grinding. He's mad. Okay? He's not having it. Alright? And there's 30, 40 of us assholes just not having it either. Because we just spent an entire day doing speech and debate competition. And we're just, oh my god, can we just go home? And the bus driver's just grinding the 30, 40 of us asshole kids yell. I'm yelling. I'm the one yelling. Me. I'm the one yelling. Grind. Find it. Don't grind it. I apologize to that bus driver. I'm the kid that yelled out, find it, don't grind it. That haunts me still, because I don't drive very often. Because I can if I want. Find it, don't... I'm high school. I got away with it because I'm in the back of the bus. What's the bus driver gonna do? Grind down? I'm gonna hear him stopping the bus before he actually stops the bus. So I'm gonna have time to run out the back of the bus if I need to. Okay? Because I know that the 30 or 40 hellions that are also on the bus with me, they're going to point right at me. Who say that? I'm out. That's me. I'm the one that's getting pointed at. Mostly because they probably think that, he's not going to do anything to him. Mm-hmm. This is the beginning of polis and political thinking and the ethics of social grouping and group thinking. Find it, don't grind it. Alright, let's scroll out here. I'm gonna scroll up here. Boom, bam, 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 bam. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's start with... I see you, HB. Let's start with Herbie. Hope everyone has a happy Taco Tuesday. You too, Herbie. Kim Bolden, have a wonderful day, Mush fam. You too, Kim Bolden. HB, please no hugs, please no hugs, please no hugs, please no hugs, please no hugs. I see you, HB. Sue Littlemeyer, Feels like 4 here. Snow started a while ago. I think it might be 10 degrees right now, Sue. I woke up and it was around 4 degrees this morning, so, woo! Catzilla, have a great day, Brock. You too, Catzilla. Glad you're here. Joe D's! I haven't seen you here in a minute. Appreciate you, Brock. Bucky Lobster. You too, Joe. Niffer Mom, everyone have a beautiful day. No expectations. You too, Niffer. Sanam, good morning, Niffer. Good morning, Sanam. HB, have a great day and stay safe. Jesus Christ, I need more than one time, Brock, don't we all? Sanam, good morning, Sue. Sue Littlemeyer with the emotes. Rick, take care, everyone, and hope you all have a great day. You too, Rick. Herbie Von Werby, get your shift together. Herbie, with the gifting, I get it, with the gears. Get your shift. Niffer Mama, hi, Sonam. Jody's, we've all had our fair share of being an asshole moments, but we still love you, bro. No, what you're supposed to say is, you're not an asshole. You're just special. Come on. What kind of a friend says, you're right, you are kind of an asshole? Come on. I'm kidding. Let's go. I bus driver on Grindr. That's funny. Nerd Nature, the bus driver, still laughs at it to this day. I hope so, Nerd Nature. Derek Anderson, never too late to apologize for assholery. You know it. Kim Bolden, Brock had to sit in the front of the bus for the rest of the year. Unfortunately, I got a little bit closer to the front. Don't worry about it. Sue Littlemeyer, 4 to 7 inches, Southwest Indiana. Come on, man. Move, Sue. That's what that means. Simon with the good mornings. Joe D. HB. Wichita's 5 to 8. Herbie. Brock was a speech master in high school. The academic equivalent of a quarterback. All right, let's get classic. Good morning, Sonam. Derek Anderson. Yikes, y'all. Stay warm. Sue Littlemeyer, 4 to 7 inches. Page. Oh, Jesus Christ, in Australia's having a fucking... excuse my language, it's having a heyday with some of your comments. Clean girl, love, peace, but I owe someone money for that word. I apologize. All right, classic money with the emotes. I'm just money. Lord of Lion, have a fabulous day. Sonam, it's 23 here. No precipitation. All right, that's cool. Rick and Paige and Jesus Christ and Sonam. There you are. Good morning. Calico, have a great day, everyone. Nurse Ratchet, no tacos today. No tacos today? What? The Waz, have a great day, fam, everyone. With the emotes, Michael Hansen, Shanti, all, Niffer Mama with the emotes, Niffer Mama with the good morning. SSD, Jody's, Niffer Mama, Derek Anderson, Jesus Christ, Nurse Ratchet, Sue Littlemeyer, Nurse Ratchet, Echo, is it Echo? Echo, Steven, I don't know what's going on. Jesus Christ, Jody's, and Crosby. Krosky? Is it Krosky? Good morning to you. All right. Let's do the Laura. All right, everybody. We all know how to do the Laura. All right. Let's sing it together. All right. I've been making this song up for the last 3 months. I don't think. Tuesday after. Oh, wait, no, different song. You put your left hand here. You put your right hand here. You grip it on the elbow here. You hold on, you just kind of give it a little bit like that, and then you put your other hand here. If you have a hand, you guide it underneath your arm like that, and then you just kind of you wait to go 1, 2, 3, hug. You put your left hand here. You put your right hand here. You wait. Is it on 3 or after 3? And you wait for the guy in the Bucky suit to tell you it's after 3. So you put your left hand here. You put your right hand here. You wait till after 3, and then you hug it all about. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the Laura. Hug it out. Hug it out. Hug it out. Oh, hug that one out. Oh, that felt good. Oh, you can let go now. Yeah, just let go. Ow, 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 ow. Ow! What the hell? Why do you have to hug that hard? You didn't have to do that. Is it because of the butt shake? I thought that was cute too.